What's up, everybody? My name is Kyra, and thank you for tuning in to the ARkaiVE. Okay, so today we are talking about a record that definitely feels like a conversation. It's like you're sitting across from someone who is just telling you the truth and giving you this truth whether you're ready or not. This is Mama's Gun by Erykah Badu. Classic, beautiful car. Now, this is one of those albums that I just knew I needed on vinyl when I started my collection, because if anything goes wrong, if Apple Music goes down, if Spotify goes down, if YouTube goes down, I will have these records to hold, to keep, to listen to, and to pass down generationally. First, let's place where she is in her life. Erykah Badu comes out in the 90s with Baduism, and that album is a moment, still to this day, a moment. It feels like she doesn't just drop music, she does things super intentionally to the point where she shifts culture. Head wraps, incense, the spirituality, these are some of the things that definitely define the neo-soul look and era continuously, even till today. But by the time we got to Mama's Gun in 2000, it seemed like Erykah Badu wasn't in the same place. She had just had a little child with Andre 3000, the GOAT. So now we're hearing from a woman who is experiencing motherhood, who may have also experienced some love, some heartbreak, and a shift in her identity. And because she's a truth teller, we are hearing her process this all in real time. And I would say that this album isn't polished in a commercial way, but it's real, it's raw, it's authentic, and it's honest. Even sonically, this album stands out in a very different way. She's working heavily with some of the most iconic musicians who were a part of the Soulquarian collective. People like Questlove, D'Angelo, and James Poyser. And they were recording all of these records at the iconic Electric Lady Studios in New York City. So again, we're getting live instrumentation, real loose, real human, and you can feel the people, you can feel the humans on the record. Like, think about the opening of this record: penitentiary philosophy, in the penitentiary. So good. Right away, off the top, off the jump, she's talking about systems. And as Black people in America, we know that there are systems that are constantly trying to box us in, hold us back, not, help us to support us in developing stability in our lives. There are these systems. And she's talking about them. She's talking about how we're conditioned to think a certain way, to believe certain things, to move a certain way in life, that we are taught these things. And how a lot of people are walking around and they are trapped mentally, not just physically. And I really believe this set the tone for what she was about to feed us in this record. Then we get into Didn't You Know, which is one of her big hits off of this, big singles off of this album. Didn't you know, didn't you know, didn't you know? I'm sorry that I don't know the words, I'm bad with words, but this is the song where you start to feel her warmth, and it's just like, again, light an incense, light a candle, and relax and listen. Relax and listen. But even in this relaxation, she's asking you questions. She's asking questions that she needs the answers to, and it makes you dig deep into the soul, into the soul man, and into the person, into the soul woman, to figure out whatever the music is calling you to figure out. And this is one thing I love about her music. Throughout my life, every time I return to these albums, I'm asking myself new questions. And this for sure is one of those albums that has me asking new questions as I go through life. So to that point, something that is beautiful about this too is that she is not really saying like y'all. It's really like she's reflecting on her own life and her own experiences, and it causes you to reflect on your life and your own experiences. She's talking about her journey, and it makes you focus on your journey. And we have to talk about Bag Lady on this record. Bag Lady, you gon' hurt your back. Ooh, I remember first listening to the song, or at least first hearing the song, understanding, and I'm just like, wow, like, I grew up in a very religious structure and Christian structure, Black church, and a lot of the times we're talking about like, what are you carrying? What baggage are you bringing, to give it to God? And this song will literally like make you reflect, like, dang, how long have I been carrying this? And I think that's the season I'm in right now too. Like, dang, I've been carrying this, whether it's like pain, grudge, joy. I've been carrying this stuff for a long time, and what can I let go of, And this song, you see how I'm even reflecting right now, just thinking about the song. This is what Badu does. And this album has many songs that are gonna make you do this. Oh, I love this album. One thing about Badu is she's not gonna preach to you, but she's gonna sing it in a way where you're like, oh, I feel that, So good. And of course, we have so many different hits from this album. And I'm definitely going to mention some more songs through this episode. Let's keep going. Let's get into the cover art. Now, visually, the cover art matters. That close-up on her face, that framing, it's super intentional. With the frame around Erykah Badu, Mama's gun around her face. The colors are beautiful, warm. Photographed by Sanford Biggers. Creative directed by Erykah Badu. Along with Motown and Universal's creative team, they came up with this. We have the back of the vinyl, which has the songs in order. Of course, side 1, we have Penitentiary Philosophy. We have Didn't You Know, we have My Life, and then we have And On. On and on and on and on. And on. Then on side 2, we have Clever, Hey Sugar, Booty, Kiss Me on My Neck. Kiss me on my neck. Right, we have AD 2000. That's actually the first song that plays in my car because it starts with an A. Then on side 3, we have Orange Moon, In Love With You, I'm in love with you, in love with you, I'm in love with you, in love with you. Then we have Bag Lady, and then the final side, yes, there are 2 discs in here, there are 4 sides. We have Time's a Wastin' and Green Eyes. This album is so iconic, like I keep hearing all the songs. And then she says, What's Yo Ism? What's Yo Ism? Executive producers Erykah Badu and Kadar Masonberg. Associate producer is James Poyser. Super dope, Universal, Motown, amazing. This record was released on November 21st in the year 2000. And guys, this was peak neo soul era. We had D'Angelo giving us these vocals. We had India.Arie giving us these vocals, these songs. It was just really a good time in music and Black music. And this was really a time where Badu was becoming bigger artists, household name. Artists were thinking about, how can I be more authentic like her? How can I be more intentional like her? How can I be more of an individual like her? How can I not conform? She's a non-conformist at the truest, at the core, like, and I really believe that's why this album still hits today, because nothing feels forced when it comes to Erykah Badu, when it comes to her bodies of work. It's so free, it's so, you could just tell she's just creating, and she's allowing it to come to us in the way that it's going to come to us when it comes to us. There's no, target audience. No, her target audience is who gets it. It's kind of like Jill Scott's album, To Whom This May Concern, yeah. Like, if you don't get it, you don't get it. If you get it, you get it. And I love Badu because she's a woman who allows us to see all of her layers. It's inspiring. And I had to make this episode today because I love her so much. So if you haven't, please go check out this album in your own time. Badu is a queen. She's a GOAT. And I wanted to give her flowers today. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this episode today, please subscribe, comment, and like. If you haven't already, go check out some of the other episodes on Lauryn Hill, D'Angelo, Roberta Flack, Ella Fitzgerald, and Louis Armstrong. We've done a ton of records so far. I'm enjoying this. I hope you are too. Have a wonderful week. Love you guys. Peace.